Hey everyone! As you can see, I'm playing War Thunder here. Um, I also tend to play as the Germans. I've tried to make this first solo Let's Play once before. My software crashed. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through it this time. Um, Otherwise, obviously, you wouldn't be hearing this conversation. So, anyway, I'm going to try. Hey, look, we got a domination mission already. One of my least favorite matches ever. If you haven't played War Thunder before, it's pretty simple. It's kind of like a point and click sort of deal. Your plane will travel wherever your cursor points. The goal of this mission is to land planes or put ground forces on these runways. You select your plane, you can select your loadout and how you want to do things. I like my FW-190. It's got 4 cannons on it, which are extremely deadly. Um, so, let me see what we can do here. I'm using the C key to look around along with my mouse. And then if you see, my plane is tracking to where my mouse is going here. And I'm also using my W key to put myself in WEP. You can see up in the upper corner up there um, that I'm in weapon, a war emergency power, which gives an extra boost, but in arcade mode, it adds a little annoyance to it. I probably shouldn't land. There's probably too many people in the zone. Okay, we're gonna go after this 109 here. We gotta watch our sides to make sure we don't get hit from any. Oh, whoa! That's what I get for not paying attention. See what I mean about the cannons being deadly? Just absolutely ripped him to shreds. And that tinging sound that you're hearing out of my opponent's guns is another cannon. They're likely firing a 20mm at me. And I am kind of torn up here. And I'm dead. Yeah, that little tinging sound is how you can tell it's a cannon being fired at you. For some reason, it makes that sound, but I've heard that before in other games. I'm not sure if it's accurate to the actual gun itself, or if it's just something they came up with for the game. But I would assume it's accurate because most of these games feed on their accuracy. That HE-111 there, that's a bomber. Pretty much useless except for taking out ground targets. It's just a bullet magnet, which is what we're going to go take care of. This is my 109. I've got stealth rounds in it, and as you can see, there's no tracers being fired out of the front of my plane. Gives me an extra opportunity to land some hits on an opponent without them realizing which way to duck away. Alright. The 111 is also a German plane, which happens to be what I'm flying. I'm flying a German Bf-109. See how he's not ducking away in any particular fashion? And I don't know... Oh, crap. I see. Someone just rammed into me. That's pretty standard as well. Going another 109. These DO-217s here, as you can tell, are dual engine planes, but they've got 4 cannons on their front as well. They're pretty much useless when it comes to getting tailed by anyone, because anyone can outmaneuver you. Let's see if I can take on that 111 again and not get slammed into by a friendly. A lot of people are completely unaware of their surroundings, and that very well could have been my fault, because I wasn't checking my sides as I was trying to gun down the 111. That Blenheim over there, that's a British bomber. Alright. P-47 is closing with that 111. Looks like he's losing him, though, if I'm seeing the angles right. Looks like our guys are capping just perfectly. Alright, so we're going to lead him off a little bit to gain on him. I'm going to cut my engines back, lower my combat flaps, drop my speed off a little bit more. He's in a dive for some reason. He might be going down. And that was an actual kill. And that was a friendly shooting me down. Alright, DO-217 with my stealth rounds. Now if I get someone on my tail gunner is about my only saving grace. If you notice, I didn't get too angry at the P-47 for taking me out of the sky. That's because I've taken people out that way too for getting in my way. You don't lose any experience for it, which I think you should. It would definitely deter me from shooting anyone out of the sky. That is friendly. But you only lose these silver lions, which are the way of paying for stuff if you're not actually spending real money. Let's go after another DO-217. Looks like I'm on his tail here. Yep, I'm not gaining on him very fast, so that would be on his 6. And see, I'm tilting my plane. I'm actually using the D key to tilt my plane. I'm gonna cut some power. Ooh, he's lost an engine there. Power back, combat flaps. I think one of my own guys just hit the ground. And I had someone on my tail there for a moment. I just torched him. Alright, swap back to my tail gunner. If you notice, I can take control of my tail gunner. And hopefully, I'll be doing some pretty serious damage to him here. Oh, alright. Time to take some evasive maneuvers, since I'm on fire now. Oh, I got one of them. Not sure who I got. There's a good possibility my plane's just going to blow up here in a moment. And I got a fuel leak. That's probably why I'm on fire. There's a second fuel leak. And flames. That second one's pretty bad. I'm going down. This thing's going to hit the ground any second. There it is. Now you can also jump from the plane if you want to, by pressing and holding the J key. A few people choose to do that. Sometimes it's a good thing to do, other times it's not. I mean, I haven't seen any real benefit from abandoning your plane. You might as well just ride it into the ground. If there's some sort of benefit to that, I'd love to see an explanation. Now, this one, all I've got is machine guns, although I do have bombs on it, but those are useless, so I'm going to ditch those. Not sure why the one just hung in midair like that. That was kind of weird. And that IL-2 just did some serious... Oh, hey look, it's my Warabite friend. I think I'll get on his tail. Alright. Showing off my horrible gunnery skills. And that was my ally there, firing off his rockets. Now, if you notice, there goes the enemy pilot. Looks like this is going to be a solid victory. Yeah, we're going to have all 3 airfields here in a moment. So best option is to try and hold them off from landing at one of our other airfields. F6F, that's a Hellcat, I believe. Yep, definitely a Hellcat. Here we go. And he just got his wing ripped off, but I can scrape a few more points off of him. I think that might have been a mid-air collision. No, it wasn't. Okay. 410, that's a dual engine. Wow, I'm surprised they avoided each other. That's another German plane there. Now if I rack up enough points, I'll get the kill. Otherwise I'll just get an assist like that. Down to 1,200 rounds. What do we got left? Now if you notice, matches like the arcade matches here are kind of just a gigantic clusterfuck. There's no real semblance of order to the fight. It's just whoever can jump on whoever's tail can take the other out. Ooh, a King Cobra. This guy's got a huge cannon on his nose that you don't want to let him get on your tail, because one round from that thing can actually rip your wing. Getting kill assist streaks, but that's about it. Come on. There we go. We're about to win here. It's almost guaranteed. Oh, I just got shredded. I've got no rudder. And I'm on fire and going down. Down to my last DO-217. Now, I'm not sure what the 410 has for armament, but it kind of looks like it has some form of cannon. This has 4 20mm cannons on the front. You can see them right there. And then up top, it's got 4 50 caliber machine guns, also known as a 12.7mm, I think. With that big of armament, it can pretty much take down anything. And this is best against bombers. However, the odds of you actually going up against bombers in one of these things is pretty damn slim. Because normally, I'll get a fighter on my ass, he'll rip my tail section to shreds, and I'll go careening into the ground. Like this one, that Spitfire is extremely maneuverable. But that 410 is not. So that's the one I'm going to go for. These cannons should be able to rip him to shreds if I can get them lined up. There, he's on fire. Come on, die already. I don't think he can maneuver. He's going down. Yep, there we go. Alright, now what do we got on our tail here? Oh, P40, not good. Alright, now I can use my rudders, even in this mode, by using Q and E. And I'm seriously on fire here. My wing just might come off. Yep, that's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright, now I'll show you the jumping out here. And you should see parachutes pop. Maybe not. Nope. So there you go. There's the first solo playthrough for me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll give you the standard plug. Subscribe, like and subscribe so I can get more viewers and show you guys a few more games. I'm hoping that these guys have tanks soon, and I'm going to try and put up one of the first tank videos if I can. Alright, catch y'all later. Thank you. Bye.